Are you new to Tableau and your dashboards are looking really boring or bland like this? Well, let me show you a few tips to help your design when it comes to Tableau dashboards. Firstly, borders, we don't need them. People think that borders create that separation so people can tell when one visualization ends and another begins. A better way to do it is to increase something called inner padding. All right, so say I have this one up here, for example. I'm going to go into layout up here. And here in this section, you're going to see inner padding. And what that does is increases the distance of the visualization to the outside wall that it's in. So as I increase padding, the gap gets larger and larger. So the space for the visualization gets less and less. So you can see it as I do it now, right? Doing it slowly. Everything's kind of coming into the center. And when you do that, that's the separation you need from the next visualization, which means you don't even need the border. So I'm going to get rid of the border, and you can see right away our dashboard is now breathing a little bit better. Okay, we're going to do this for the rest of them as well. No more border, no more border, and I'm going to increase the inner padding to about 20 for these bigger ones. 20, like so. Okay, so that's already a good start. All these extra lines, we're going to get rid of that as well. So format, here in the grid that we're looking at, and we're just going to clear out this row and column divider. There you go. Gone, gone, and gone. So this is a secret. When I work with other analysts, or they ask me for help and they go, why does my dashboard look so ugly? And they keep adding, the secret is actually to remove, okay? And it actually clears it all up. And I would actually increase this padding a little bit more. Let's go 25. That's looking a lot better. Now for the things that do need to be different, like titles, we need to change that. The easiest way is to go Format, Workbook, and here in Titles, we're gonna adjust it. So we're gonna go bold, okay, and we're going to go blue. Okay, there we go. A little bit different. Don't worry that it's the same blue as everything else. We're going to change that in a second. And here in customer analysis, we're also going to change this one at the top. So bold, and make this a lot larger, and make this blue, like so. Now we're going to play on color, right? Now before we do that, actually, I can see that there's a little bit of gray shading here. Absolutely unnecessary. We don't need it. It's here in layout. I'm just going to get rid of this gray. Absolutely unnecessary. Okay, so now let's add some color. So here on this first one, a few things we can change. So I'm going to go into the sheet that this one is responsible for. So I'm going to click that button. And here we are now in that visualization. What I want to do is to color them. Now you could color them by each group. You can color it by its relative magnitude. I'm going to do it by its grouping. So here it's controlled by measure names. So all we have to do is add measure names to color. That's it. It's that simple. So let's look for measure names. Here it is. I'm going to drop that into color. As soon as we do that, you see every single one is a little bit different. Okay, now some of these colors repeat. So we're going to go and change that. We're just going to go color, edit colors, and we're going to go assign palette, and that'll reset the colors. Okay, and that's a lot better. The other thing is we're going to add the actual values to make it easier to read, because some of these are pretty close in value. So I'm going to drop measure values into label. Okay, so let's look for measure values right here. Let's drop that into label. So now we have the actual numbers themselves. Now the general rule is if you have labels, you don't need an axis and vice versa. So let's get rid of this. Show header, and you can see how much cleaner this looks now. So if I go back to the dashboard, that is just a million times better. Okay, now here for the scatter plot, anytime you have dot points or points that overlap, it's a good idea to increase the opacity or reduce opacity, whichever way it is. So I'm going to go to the sheet. I'm going to make these a little bit bigger. Okay. We're going to get rid of this black border, absolutely unnecessary. And then we're going to reduce the opacity. Okay, and you can see a huge concentration is actually here. And if you really wanted to, you can probably switch this to a density plot increase the sizing, increase the intensity, and change the color. Okay, so we can actually see it now. Fix this opacity, right? And you can see there's a huge concentration there. Now, if you feel that, well, I can't see the points anymore, this is where you can duplicate the sails for a second scatter and switch the other one back to a circle, right? So you can still see all those points, like so. Okay, we're going to reduce the opacity, and then we can do a dual axis. Okay, we'll switch these around just so the density is on top. Okay, so a neat little trick there if you really wanted to do that. Okay, so now if I go back to customers, just that simple change gives you more insight into that visualization. Now the last one for a bar chart, pretty simple. We can add some coloring now for this. So it's being sized by sales. We can bring in sales into color. So now we can see highest to lowest. We don't need this header. And we are basically done. I would also actually increase either the gap between them or increase the spacing, or both. Okay, and we go back. So you can see with those changes alone, everything is looking a million times better. So those are just some tips when it comes to cleaning up your dashboards. Get rid of the borders, add some spacing, make use of color, and make it tell a story. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. By the way, I teach all of this on my website on Jellyman Education. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, bye.